3,000 miles from New York, in the birthplace of cosmetic surgery, I want to find out if surgeons are now providing a form of therapy.
We did breast augmentation, breast lift, liposuction, Brazilian butt augmentation, laser vaginal rejuvenation.
Sisters Julie and Tamara are quintessential California girls. They've gone under the surgeon's knife to have their bodies resculpted to conform to what they clearly feel is a new normal version of femininity. And their pursuit of a new normality has led them to what in West Hollywood they call vaginal rejuvenation.
Can we talk about your vagina, if that's all right? It's not something I often say to women who I've only just met, but anyway.
Sure.
Tell me everything that you've had done to your vagina.
Well, the laser vaginal rejuvenation is it's just a tightening of the muscles inside. After having children, your muscles separate, so...
You've got a tighter vagina?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, where he asked me when I went in, he said, Julie, how old do you want to be? Do you want to be 20 again? You want to be 18? You want to be 16? You want to make it as if you've never had children? What do you want?
And so how old are you now? You're...
16.
Your vagina is 16.
My vagina is 16. But... I'm 31.
Sorry. You have a 16-year-old vagina.
You may find it extraordinary to think that any woman would be willing to undergo a surgical procedure just to enhance the one part of their body that only their gynecologist and lovers will see. Can this really be merely an issue about vanity?
Honestly, I really was not happy with the way I looked. When I was dressed, I was okay. I didn't feel ugly. But, once I would be at home in the room with my husband or whatever, and we'd go to be intimate and take off my clothes, I did not like the way I looked. I didn't like it.
I was interested by the fact that two young women could have such issues of low physical self-worth before their surgery. Was this further evidence of how society undermines female self-esteem via harsh and judgmental images of female beauty? Or was this more about the sisters' upbringing and their role models?
What does your mother think about this? Is she?
She is the reason why we came to Dr. Matlock.
She's the one that started everything.
Why?
She got tightened as well.
Your mother's had her vagina
Through
tightened?
Dr. Matlock, yes.
Yeah, she actually had it done.
And we thought she was
insurance
crazy.
Paid for it. Yeah, we're like, what are you doing?
How old is your mother's vagina? Or maybe you haven't asked her that.
I think she's 18.
Probably 18.
Your mother,
she's
it's
18.
good that your mother's vagina
Is a little bit older.
Otherwise, that would be too weird.
If she would have had it done after, she probably would have gone 14, just to spite us.
Would she? Okay. One more question. I haven't met him yet. Tell me about your surgeon, Dr. Matlock.
Oh, I love him.
You love him?
I am in love with him. He is the best guy ever. He is just the best guy ever, and he's done a lot for me. And I'm just very thankful and grateful to him.
And that brings tears to your eyes, does it? You feel kind of emotional talking about him.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why?
I just was at a really hard point in my life, and he just completely turned it around.
It's clear that the problems these sisters are trying to address goes beyond mere vanity. I needed to meet the cosmetic surgeon who could inspire such devotion in his patients.
This is what women are asking for. This is what they want. That's what they're asking for. It's hot.
What's perfect?
Dr. David Matlock is the high priest of vaginal remodelling. His clients are women who've become convinced that they need to be surgically altered because there's something wrong, not just with their face or body shape, but with their genitals.
What's the kind of youngest person you've ever...
My patient population ranges from 20s to 40s. What we have seen, too, is teenagers coming in. Teenagers coming in and saying that, hey, you know what, I want this laser reduction labiaplasty. She's coming in with the mother.
How old is
I've had 16.
16?
16,
and
15.
Okay.
For the laser reduction labiaplasty.
With her mum? Is her mum having the surgery too?
We have a number of families where the mother, we have one family where the oldest daughter, a teenager, had it, the youngest daughter, a teenager, had it, and the mother, after the teenage daughters had it, came in for the same procedure, laser reduction labiaplasty.
Laser reduction labiaplasty involves Dr. Matlock using a laser to cut and shorten a woman's vaginal lips, usually for cosmetic reasons.
I can understand the functional bit of it. I can understand somebody saying, I've got stress incontinence, can you help me? Or people saying, the sex doesn't feel the same, it doesn't feel so tight. The thing that's more difficult to get my head around is the cosmetic element of it. Why are women so dissatisfied with their vaginas?
I think why women are so dissatisfied with the vaginal structures or vulval structures, women to come in and say, hey, I want that Playboy look. I know exactly what they want.
It's pornography.
Number one big thing, I have more pornographic information in my office that I really care to have. But these women are bringing this pornographic information in and saying, I want to look like this.
And what are they
When you
pointing?
sculpture my body down, put this up in the operating room, I want to look like this. Women are coming from all over the nation, all over the world, requesting these procedures.
Is it not saying that the pressure on women, the access to pornography, the fact that still women are objectified in terms of how they look rather than who they are, that's what it's saying. It's a sad state of affairs out there.
I don't think it's a sad state of affairs. I think that it's more about women. It's more about what they want, all right? Why do you want to repress women? You're a woman. Why do you want to do that?
I want to repress women.
No, why do you want to do that? You're repressing women. Let them do what they want to do. Our whole mission is to empower women with knowledge, choice, and alternatives. They want that, they want that.
It was a bit odd to be accused of wanting to repress women by a man who makes his living trimming women's genitals to conform to a notion of normality drawn from pornography.